The European Union has expressed concern about rich Africans who are moving to the Caribbean.
The EU has given Grenada, St. Lucia, Dominica, Antigua and Barbuda and St. Kitts and Nevis until June 2028 to begin closing their citizenship by investment programs or risk losing visa-free access across Europe.
All to the channel. If you are new here, kindly subscribe and be part of this community. To anyone who is watching this video, give it a thumbs up and watch it to the end. Now, there is a major clash that's brewing between the European Union and the Caribbean nation, and this clash could seriously shake up the global passport industry. The European Commission has officially asked Caribbean nations to wind down their citizenship by investment program by June 2028. And if they don't comply, they could risk losing visa-free access to Europeans' Schengen area. Now, what is happening right now with the European giving the Caribbean nation a warning or an end to citizenship by investment program has seriously brought up debate online. So let's watch this video to the end and I'll be back with more reaction.
Caribbean cousin, the European Union is now concerned that rich Africans are moving to the Caribbean. You don't want us in your country. You want us to stay in our own country. Now that Caribbean and Africans are connecting and doing trade amongst each other, you are now concerned. You want to still come to our country, take all our minerals, and we should still be underneath your foot. We'll take our $40 trillion in trade and trade amongst our own people. Keep your concern because you didn't want us. You want us to stay underneath your foot. It's funny. You don't want us, but we want each other, and you're concerned. Life. It's a full circle.
The EU has given Grenada, St. Lucia, Dominica, Antigua and Barbuda and St. Kitts and Nevis until June 2028 to begin closing their citizenship by investment programs or risk losing visa-free access across Europe. So let me explain what's happening. So these countries currently allow approved foreign investors to become citizens by investing money into their country, right? And the EU says that once someone gets one of those passports, they also get visa-free access to the Schengen area, even though Europe didn't personally vet them, right? So Caribbean governments are frustrated because they've literally spent years introducing stronger security checks, interviews, and information sharing that Europe asked for, only to now be told that the issue isn't how the programs operate. It's that they exist at all, right? So it kind of feels like the goalposts are moving a bit. And this is a big deal because these programs bring tens of millions of dollars that help fund roads, schools, and public services. And now Europe absolutely has the right to decide who enters Europe, but these countries also have the sovereign right to decide how they raise revenue, no? So what's the solution? Well, if Europe wants these programs phased out, I think that it should help finance that transition, but I also wonder if there's another compromise. Like, what if investors could become citizens of Grenada, St. Lucia, but they didn't automatically receive visa-free access to Europe? What if they had to apply for a Schengen visa like everyone else? That would remove Europe's biggest security concern while allowing those countries to continue attracting investment. Or perhaps maybe that's why they want to do it. Maybe they want the 2-in-1 anyway, but maybe they move towards residency by investment instead, where investors have to actually live in the country for several years before qualifying for citizenship. Those are the kinds of compromises I think that both sides should be discussing, because this doesn't have to be, in my opinion, a choice between shutting the programs down completely or pretending nothing needs to change. Sometimes the best negotiation is the one where both sides give up a little bit.
The European Union has expressed concern about rich Africans who are moving to the Caribbean. That's a real thing. the European Union have expressed concern that rich Africans are actually moving to the Caribbean, because I suppose you don't want people of the Caribbean and people of Africa trading together. And why would you want such a union? Black people reconnecting with other black people, going to a black country predominantly run by black people. That should raise a huge concern to the European Union. And the thing that annoys me most about colonizers is that they don't want you in their territory, but they don't want you in your territory. So basically what they're trying to say is, Africans, please stay in Africa, okay? Do not even go to other countries where other black people live, because we don't like when black people are getting along. And the absurdity of this.
Citizenship by investment, often called a golden passport program. It lets foreign investors obtain citizenship in exchange for a qualifying financial contribution or investment. For wealthy individuals, the appeal goes far beyond just having a Caribbean passport. It's really about global mobility. These passports can offer visa-free or visa-on-arrival access to more than 140 destinations, including much of Europe. Now, most of the people who go to the Caribbean nation to acquire this certain passport are Africans, are not just ordinary Africans. They are wealthy or rich Africans who go to Caribbean to actually apply or try to get this passport. Now, the European Union somehow feel that it is not good, or that option for Caribbean nation to give the rich or the wealth Africans who are moving there the passport or the golden passport is not right. And some people actually, they're saying that why are they like a European Union not allowing this to happen? Because they feel these are like black people or the black community coming together, and they are sharing their wealth, or they are even making or investing in the black country, thus making those Caribbean nation become more richer and like more advanced in terms of economy. And this is not good, or is not what European Union is, or is allowing people to get. Now, the European Union argues that these programs can act as a backdoor into Europe, for them to allow Africans to even visit those European countries. It can take months or even years to get a visa, or even somehow you can get being denied the visa to these European countries. So what Africans are doing right now, they are opting, or they have been doing, is going to the Caribbean and investing there and being given the golden passport. The concern is that someone who normally need a Schengen visa could obtain Caribbean citizenship and then use the passport to travel visa-free into the Schengen area. The European Commission has also raised concern about security checks, fast processing times, and unusually low rejection rates. Because for them, or for the European Union, the rate at which they reject your visa is higher compared to what the Caribbean nation are doing right now, because it is only required for you to have money, or actually to invest in the Caribbean nation, and you'll get the golden passport. In the AU is also pushing for stronger vetting and additional security measures, but the government involved aren't backing down. For countries that depend heavily on CBI revenue, shutting these programs down could create serious economic pressure. Remember, I told you earlier that when these rich or wealth Africans are going to invest in these the Caribbean nation, what they are doing to their economy is they are raising or they are making their economy to become strong and stable. And what the European Union are asking the Caribbean nation to shut down the program, the Caribbean nation aren't backing down. So thank you all for watching, and let me know what you think in the comment section, and I'll see you in the very next video. If you haven't subscribed yet, kindly subscribe.